This is one of the top boarding schools in the country. Here, wealthy families send their kids for a prestigious education. However, it's completely different from regular schools. Here, instead of students taking an entrance exam, it's the parents who have to pass the test. Every 3 years, 13 lucky students are admitted to its unique educational program that no other school offers. These students must spend 3 years living, studying, eating, and sleeping at home school, while the other parents are taking their tests. Maki and Tibet head to their scholarship interviews. The school awards full scholarships to just 2 deserving students each term. Master Amin, the principal, conducts these interviews. He asks both Maki and Tibet why they want to join homeschool. Tibet shares that he wants to honor his ill single mother's wish and make her proud. Maki explains that as an orphan, this is her one chance to attend a prestigious boarding school, and she believes the opportunities this school's degree will provide are invaluable. The parents of the other kids also have their interviews, explaining that they want their children to become more disciplined and well-mannered. They believe that homeschool's unique curriculum can help with that. After all the interviews are complete, all 13 students are admitted and invited to a welcome party to celebrate the start of their new journey. However, at the party, they are served strange cookies. Once they eat the cookies, they begin to feel lightheaded and soon lose consciousness. The students are then transported on a school bus to the middle of a strange forest. Maki wakes up and asks the driver where they are going. The driver responds that they are heading to home school, which confuses Maki. She tries to wake up the other students, but they remain unconscious. When they arrive at home school, Master Amin greets them, but the students are confused, questioning why they were drugged and transported this way. Master Amin explains that it's part of their curriculum and that it was done with their parents' consent. The headmistress, Yani, then instructs the students to hand over their mobile phones. The students are perplexed and frustrated but comply and give up their phones reluctantly. Master Amin reassures them that tomorrow will be the first day of the term and tells them to rest up today. The students are then shown to their separate dormitories, with boys and girls staying in different halls. Their day begins with an ominous alarm that rings precisely at 5:30 a.m. The students, unaccustomed to waking up so early, are irritable and groggy. They head to the kitchen, where they are informed that, since it's Saturday, they are required to prepare their own meals. From Monday to Friday, the school staff will handle meal preparation. Many of them lack cooking skills and make numerous mistakes. However, a few with some cooking knowledge step in to guide them. Master Amin then arrives to give an introductory lecture and asks the students how they are feeling about homeschool. Hugo and Fuji share their discontent, saying it feels more like a prison than a school. Master Amin then inquires what the students think home means. The students offer various answers. Tibet says home is a place where family is. Mek describes it as a place to rest, and Fuji makes a sarcastic remark, suggesting it's a place where people hook up with mistresses. Master Amin dismisses these answers as incorrect and assigns them a task to discover the true meaning of home. He also outlines the rules of homeschool, emphasizing that all students must follow them, particularly rule number 5. No student is allowed to go into the dark forest surrounding the school, as it is a dangerous zone. The mischievous students, suspecting the forest might be a way out, decide to sneak into it. Hugo forms a group with some of the other students, and they venture into the forest. Meanwhile, Master Amin monitors their movements through security cameras. Inside the school, Maki, Nai, Tibet, and a few others remain and explore the school grounds. They introduce themselves and share their reasons for joining homeschool. Their conversation is interrupted when the alarm bell suddenly rings, summoning everyone to the dining room. Headmistress Yani addresses them and orders them to bring back their missing classmates from the forest. The students protest, arguing that it's not their fault the others left and that it should be the school staff's responsibility to bring them back. Master Yani informs them that according to rule number 6, everyone at home school must protect each other. If one student breaks the rules, everyone will face consequences. Maki, Nai, Tibet, Penyuing, Fleng, and Baya head into the forest to find the missing students. Along the way, Penyuing secretly marks the path with triangle signs made from pieces of wood to ensure they don't get lost. Meanwhile, the students who had escaped become disoriented and trapped in the forest. Mek suggests they should return to home school as it's getting dark, but Hugo mocks him, calling him a coward. This leads to a physical altercation between Hugo and Mek, with the others trying to break up the fight. Frustrated, most of the group decides to head back to home school, leaving only Hugo, Jean, and Jingjai behind. On their way back, Fuji, White, Mek, and Mok hear an ominous voice from the forest, which seems to be the sound of a man in pain. Terrified, they flee and encounter Maki and the others. When they explain what they heard, Maki wants to investigate further to see if someone needs help. However, seeing Fuji's injured legs, Maki decides it's too risky and tells everyone to return to home school immediately. Lost in the maze-like forest, they struggle to find their way back, but Pennywing's markings guide them. Impressed by Pennywing's intelligence, they follow the signs and eventually make it back to home school. To their surprise, Hugo, Jingjai, and Jean have not yet returned, so they are sent back into the forest to search for them. In the forest, Hugo, Jingjai, and Jean hear the same disturbing sounds that White and the others heard and start to run. During their escape, Jingjai falls, and Hugo and Jean leave her behind in their panic. Jingjai calls for help, and Maki and the others eventually find her. After running for some distance, Hugo realizes Jingjai is missing and returns to find her. Master Foban intervenes, telling Hugo that everyone else has finally returned to home school and that he should come back as well. All the students finally gather in the dining area. Maki approaches Master Amin and asks if the day's events were part of his plan. Master Amin confirms that they were. He explains that he anticipated some students would attempt to enter the forest and that others would need to go find them. He says this was the only way to teach them a crucial lesson, that home is a place of friendship where everyone must rely on each other and not leave anyone behind. This, he says, is the first lesson of homeschool. After the lecture, Maki goes to look at the alumni photos on the walls and notices a picture of her older brother, Run. She hasn't seen him for 6 years since he mysteriously disappeared. Memories flash back of when Run had told her not to join homeschool under any circumstances before leaving her with a nun who was to take care of her. Master Amin notices Maki staring at Run's picture and asks her why she's so focused on it. Maki replies that she's curious and wants to know more about him, as he was a brilliant student from Gen 4, 6 years ahead of her Gen 6 class. Master Amin responds that Run was indeed a brilliant student and adds that she will soon have the opportunity to meet him. On Monday, the regular term begins, and the students are again woken up at 5:30 a.m. sharp. This time, they start their day with a strenuous exercise led by the sports master. Afterward, they enjoy a breakfast that everyone finds quite satisfying. Master Amin then introduces them to the 6 masters who will be guiding them through their studies. He first introduces Headmistress Yani, who will teach foreign languages. Next is Master Freyafon, who will cover psychology. Master Prazit will handle social science and history, while Master Deluxe will teach mathematics and science. Master Champ will be in charge of sports, and Master Foban will oversee meals and general student affairs. Master Amin announces that there will be no classes for the week. Instead, the students will be given a task. They must each take care of 13 ducklings. He warns that if any student fails to care for their duckling properly and it becomes sick or dies, that student will face punishment. The students are frustrated, feeling that their parents have paid millions to get them into this school, only to end up taking care of ducklings. Nonetheless, they reluctantly start the project, dividing into 2 groups, one to gather food for the ducklings and the other to build a shelter. While some students work on the shelter, Hugo, Jean, and Jingjai sit idly, which irritates the others. Complaints are made to Master Yani, but she responds that it's not her concern and they must handle the situation themselves. Hugo then intentionally trips Pennywing and starts bullying him for his autism and shyness. Pennywing, feeling provoked, pushes Hugo back, leading to a physical altercation where Hugo hits Pennywing until he starts to cry. Pennywing, in distress, cries out, "Don't lock me, please don't lock me," which makes everyone uneasy, hinting at his past trauma. White, angered by Hugo's behavior, slaps him. Hugo retaliates by raising his hands against White, but Nai intervenes to defend her. Maki also tries to step in, but Hugo pushes her away. Tibet then comes to Maki's defense, confronting Hugo. The students then return to the dining hall for their meal, but this time the food is tasteless, adding to their dissatisfaction. The students then finish building the shelter and release their ducklings inside. They each give their ducklings cute names and enjoy their time with them. Later, Hugo complains to Master Amin, saying he didn't come to homeschool to take care of ducklings. Master Amin responds that students who take good care of their ducklings will be rewarded with better food and a private bedroom. This reward raises everyone's interest, and they willingly commit to their duties. However, Jean and Hugo pressure Pennywing into taking care of their ducklings. Pennywing initially refuses, but they threaten that their ducklings will die without his help. so he reluctantly agrees. Jingjai pretends to be ill and convinces Baiyu and Flang to look after her duckling. That night, a severe storm hits, and Penyuing goes to the shelter to retrieve the ducklings belonging to Hugo, Jean, and himself, bringing them safely back to home school. The next morning, everyone is shocked to find that their ducklings have escaped from their shelters during the storm. However, Penyuing's, Hugo's, and Jean's ducklings are safe, thanks to Penyuing's efforts. Master Yanni punishes the students whose ducklings ran away by not providing them with food for the day. Despite this, Penyuing and the others decide to share their meals with everyone, and Hugo, ever the playboy, generously shares his meal with all the girls. The students venture into the forest to search for their missing ducklings but only find a few. They turn to Penyuing for help. Knowing he has expertise with ducklings, Penyuing advises them to put food in a box and leave it at the shelter. That night, they are amazed to find that all the missing ducklings have returned to the box. Penyuing explains that ducklings have a natural tendency to return to places where they find food. The students thank Penyuing for his valuable help. Later, Maki, Tibet, and Nai come across a restricted area in the forest. When they attempt to enter, Master Prezit stops them, warning that the area is dangerous due to the presence of wild beasts. Meanwhile, Hugo and Jingjai become intimate with each other. During their time together, Jingjai notices that one of their ducklings has died. Panicked, they hatch a plan to switch the name tag of their dead duckling with Penyuing's name tag. The next day, a dead duckling with Penyuing's name tag attached is presented to Master Amin. Penyuing is distraught and insists that the dead duckling is not his. However, Master Amin does not believe him and punishes him, sending him to solitary confinement within the school. The other students are disheartened, knowing that Penyuing was the one who had taken such good care of the ducklings and could not have let one of his die. The following day, before their classes start, the students are served an unexpectedly delicious meal, which they enjoy immensely. After finishing their meal, they find their name tags on the plates, name tags identical to those that were on the ducklings. Shocked, they rush to the shelter and discover that all their ducklings are missing. It becomes clear that they have unknowingly eaten their own ducklings. This revelation leaves them deeply saddened, and they begin plotting an escape plan from the school. However, Master Foban and Master Prezit overhear their plans and order them to join their classes. As they attempt to flee, Master Foban catches Mek and hits him with a stick, instilling fear in the students. Reluctantly, they return to their classes. Master Prezit distributes pieces of paper to everyone, instructing them to confess any mistakes they have made so far. Nai, frustrated, tells Master Prezit that if his father, who is a politician, know about the school's practices, he would shut it down. Master Prezit responds angrily, asserting that there is no chance Nai's father will find out, and that Nai must stay at home school for the full 3 years. The next morning, Maki wakes up early from a nightmare in which she recalls her adoptive father dying on the floor. She notices that the alarm bell has not rung, which is unusual. She tries to wake the others, but none of them wake up. It turns out that Master Champ is waiting for the students in the sports ground. Only a few students arrive on time, and Master Champ makes them run a double mile as punishment for those who missed the class. He warns that if any student misses a class, everyone will suffer, so those who arrived early must run, while the latecomers stand. At the dining hall, they are served disgusting food. The students are horrified and ask why they are being given such awful food. Master Yanni tells them it's their punishment and that they must figure out the reason for themselves. Later, Maki and White ask Master Yanni if they can meet Penyuing. She agrees, saying they can see him after the day's classes. During mathematics class, Master Deluxe hands out question papers for a test. The students complain that they haven't been taught the material yet, but Master Deluxe insists she wants to assess their skills. The questions are extremely complex, far beyond their current knowledge, and the students struggle to solve them, failing in the process. Meanwhile, Master Foban is leaving Penyuing in solitary confinement. Penyuing clings to his legs, pleading not to be left alone, but Master Foban forcefully makes him eat a special hypnotizing candy. Penyuing begins to hallucinate, remembering times when his father tortured him and locked him in his room. He starts crying and shouting, "Please don't lock me." Maki and White arrive and comfort him, giving him bread to eat. Penyuing explains that his duckling did not die and that he was wrongfully accused. He reveals that his duckling had a mole on its leg, while the dead duckling did not belong to him and was, in fact, not owned by anyone. White becomes furious upon discovering this and confronts Master Prezit and Master Freyaphon, accusing them of manipulating the students. They tell her to calm down and leave. Later that night, White, Maki Nai, and Tibet meet in the park to figure out how to help Penuing. White opens up about her own struggles. After her parents died in a car crash, her aunt blamed her for it, which hurt her deeply and made her think about ending her life. Driven by her own pain, White is determined to make sure Penuing doesn't suffer for something he didn't do. The next day at lunchtime, Master Foban tells Jingjai that Master Amin has ordered her to deliver food to Penuing. Reluctantly, Jingjai delivers the food without saying a word. As she is about to leave, Maki stops her and accuses Jingjai of being involved in the false accusation against Penuing. Hugo intervenes, pushing Maki away. Maki insists that they should confess to stop the cycle of punishment, but both Hugo and Jingjai refuse. Later, the students are punished with 100 push-ups, leaving them exhausted. Maki stands up and tells everyone that the punishment is due to Jingjai and Hugo's wrongful accusation of Penuing. The students start shouting at Jingjai and Hugo, who remain silent. Fuji, enraged, confronts Hugo and demands that he tell the truth to end the punishment. That night, Hugo and Jingjai confess to Master Amin that they swapped the name tags of their dead duckling and accused Penuing. To everyone's surprise, Master Amin reveals that he was aware of their actions all along and that the whole situation was part of a plan. He explains that all the ducklings are alive and that the dead duckling was intentionally placed in the shelter to test Hugo and Jingjai's honesty. This is the second lesson at homeschool: to never wrongfully accuse anyone and to always tell the truth. As many innocent people suffer due to false accusations, Master Amin then orders Penuing to be released. Hugo and Jingjai apologize to Penuing, who forgives them immediately. The next day, Master Amin announces to everyone that Maki will become the president of the class, leaving everyone shocked. Master Amin invites her to his office, where she asks why she was chosen for this role. He explains that she resembles a brilliant student named Run from Gen 4 and possesses similar leadership qualities. When Maki inquires about meeting Run, Master Amin says she will meet him when the time is right, and until then, she must believe in homeschool. Later that night, Master Amin informs the students that one of them will be allowed to go home, but they must vote collectively for the most deserving student. The next morning, Master Freyafon hands out pages for the students to write letters to their parents about their time at homeschool. All the students begin writing complaints about homeschool. While writing her letter, Fuji recalls how her father used to physically abuse her at home, making it difficult for her to complete the letter. As students discuss who should receive the most votes, Mek asks the boys if they will vote for him, but they all refuse. Jean, the son of a wealthy industrialist, offers $1 million to anyone who votes for him, but the students decline, saying the money would be useless in homeschool. Mek then tries to persuade the girls by promising to be their slave and bring them water every day until the next semester if they vote for him. The girls reject his offer, stating they can fetch water themselves. Later, White confronts Jean, accusing him of attempting to buy votes, which she considers illegal. Jean argues that money can buy everything, but White counters that it cannot buy love and loyalty. As tensions rise, Nai intervenes to defuse the situation. Meanwhile, Fling pretends to be sick in front of everyone, intentionally falling to the ground while cleaning the lawn. A flashback reveals that Fling used to harm herself to gain her mother's attention, who was always busy with her business. In the present, Fling deliberately cuts her finger while chopping vegetables. Fuji witnesses this and accuses Fling of faking her illness to gain attention. Fling denies it, but Fuji insists she is lying and threatens to expose her. Bayu intervenes, defending Fling and asserting that she is indeed sick. Later, Bayu finds Fling bleeding from her head and unconscious. She rushes Fling to Master Freyafon, who treats her injuries. The students, feeling sympathy, vote for Fling as the one who deserves to go home the most. However, Fuji stands up and protests, claiming she saw Fling pretending. The other students accuse Fuji of jealousy. Master Amin arrives and questions Fling about her illness. Fling insists she is sick and accuses Fuji of lying. Master Amin then reveals CCTV footage showing Fling faking her illness and intentionally harming herself. As a result, he announces that no one will be allowed to go home as punishment for Fling's actions. The students grow silent and start to dislike Fling. She tries to apologize, but no one listens. Fuji attempts to confront Fling, but White intervenes. Fling then tries to reach out to Bayu, her supposed best friend, but Bayu refuses to talk to her. White and Maki try to calm the situation, arguing that while Fling made a mistake, she is genuinely sorry and deserves some compassion. They notice Fling is missing and start searching the school. They ask Tibet Nai and Penuing to help. Eventually, they find Fling on the rooftop, about to jump. Tibet grabs her and takes her down. Everyone forgives Fling except Bayu, who remains distant, leaving Fling feeling depressed. Maki and Tibet reassure Fling that Bayu will eventually forgive her and that she shouldn't worry too much. Meanwhile, Master Yani and Master Amin discuss the upcoming examinations. Master Yani is surprised at the timing, but Master Amin insists that Gen 6 students are ready. The next day, Master Yani announces to the students that exams are coming up. The students are puzzled and frustrated, questioning how they can be tested when they haven't been taught anything. Master Yani tells them to be patient and that Master Amin will explain everything. Master Amin then reveals that the exams will be based on general knowledge and that passing will grant them the privilege to use mobile phones. The students' eyes light up seeing the reward. Master Amin adds that they can choose any subject and use any means necessary to pass, with no restrictions. In a few days, the exams start, and each student picks a subject they find somewhat interesting. White, Penyuing, Hugo, and Jingjai choose math under Master Deluxe's supervision. Fuji, Nai, and Mok opt for history with Master Prasad. Jean and Mek select sports under Master Champ, while Tibet, Maki, and Fling go for foreign languages with Master Yani. Bayu chooses gardening under Master Foban. As the exams begin, Hugo and Jingjai start cheating off Penyuing. When White questions why they chose math if they didn't understand it, they admit they picked it because they knew Penyuing was good at it and they could easily cheat. White reports this to Master Deluxe, but Master Deluxe says Master Amin allowed any method to pass. They all copy off Penyuing and pass the math exam. Meanwhile, Master Prasad gives his history students very little time, causing panic. Bayu struggles to find the herbs for her gardening exam and gets lost in the forest. Tibet, Maki, and Fling are taking the foreign languages exam. Tibet recalls being insulted by his father for coming second in class. On the other hand, Mek and Jean fail the sports exam, while Fuji and the others fail history except Nai. Bayu also fails gardening. The successful students advance to the next round, while the failed students watch from another room with a TV screen showing the next round and place bets on who will win. Master Freyafon congratulates the successful students and explains the rules for round 2, a musical chair contest. Anyone left standing when the music stops is out, and anyone seated wins. Hugo asks if violence is allowed, and Master Freyafon confirms that anything is permissible to win. The contest begins, and the students fight over the chairs. As one chair remains, Jingjai and Hugo rush for it, with Hugo sitting down first. Jingjai then pushes Fling and takes her chair. White, furious, hits Jingjai for cheating, and Maki intervenes, causing an argument. Penyuing becomes scared and covers his ears. Tibet destroys his chair, claiming it's the source of the chaos, and urges everyone to destroy their chairs, but the others disagree, and the fight continues. The failed students enjoy the fight until Master Yani arrives and stops their entertainment by asking why they failed. The failed students say that they were given a very short amount of time for the exam, but Master Yani insists there's another reason they need to discover on their own. Master Freyafon starts the contest again, and once more, violence breaks out. All the students grab their seats, but Hugo and Jingjai are left standing. They both rush for the last chair, and Jingjai manages to sit in it, teasing Hugo. Angered, Hugo pushes her off, and they argue over the seat until the time runs out, leading to their elimination. In the third round, with only one chair and 5 students left, Maki recalls Master Freyafon's instruction that anyone who sits will win. She suggests they could sit on the ground instead of the chair. The students agree and all sit on the floor. As the timer nears the end, they feel the urge to get up and sit on the chair, but when the time ends, they are surprised to find out that they all passed the test. The winners are sent to Master Amin's office for the final test. Master Amin gives them blank pieces of paper and tells them that only one student has ever passed this test. He wishes them luck and gives them a few hours to find the answer. The students are confused, as the page is blank and there are no questions. They decide to search for the answer individually, trying various methods to reveal any hidden text, such as holding the paper up to the sun, shading with a pencil, wetting it, and even burning it, but find nothing. They return to Master Amin, saying there's nothing on the paper. Penyuing guesses that the answer is nothing since the page is blank, but Master Amin says this is incorrect and Penyuing fails. He gives a few more hours to the remaining students. They assemble and decide to find the answer together. Nai asks White why she wants the cell phone. White explains that she wants to talk to the police to end the homeschool. White then questions Nai, who reveals he wants the cell phone to understand why his dad sent him to homeschool. Maki asks Tibet the same question. Tibet shares that he misses his mom, a songwriter who became ill after his father's death and lost her ability to write. He just wants to use the cell phone to check if his mom is okay. Maki explains that she doesn't need the cell phone because she has no family. She's just curious about Master Amin's plans. They brainstorm different ideas and Tibet concludes that the answer might be Master Amin himself. They go to Master Amin's office and present their answer. They explain that Master Amin has always taught lessons through each event, and this time the answer must also be a lesson. Master Amin asks them if they are certain, as there will be no second chance. They all affirm their confidence. Master Amin smiles and confirms they are correct. He explains that the answer lies in their friendship. When they were separated, they struggled to find the answer, but when they joined forces, they succeeded. He presents the cell phone but says that only one of them will get it, and they must vote for who should receive it. Everyone votes for Tibet. However, when Tibet picks up the phone, he places it back, saying that if all his friends cannot have the opportunity to call, then he will not use it either. Master Amin is surprised and pleased. He declares that this is the first time in the history of the school that 4 students have passed the final exams, and he is impressed by the Gen 6 students' ability to outsmart everyone. Master Yani again addresses the failed students, asking them why they didn't succeed. When no one responds, she explains that their failure was because they worked separately due to their pride. White reflects on Tibet's choice to abandon his opportunity to call home, expressing regret that despite their success, they still couldn't contact their families. Maki acknowledges this but emphasizes that the lesson they learned about the value of friendship is worth more. Later, Master Freyafan and Master Prasad head towards the forest. Maki, who has been following them, is stopped by Tibet. She reveals that she joined the homeschool only to find her brother, Run, believing that the school's administration has kept him captive. Tibet reassures Maki that it is too dark to search tonight and promises to help her find him another day. Meanwhile, Master Amin visits the basement where Run is being held captive. He informs Run that the school's history has been made today with 4 students passing the final exams, including Maki. Run's eyes light up at the mention of his sister, and he expresses a desire to meet her. Master Amin tells him it's not the right time and covers Run's head with a black cloth before taking him to the hypnosis room. The next day, regular classes resume, and students start to reconnect. Tibet and Maki discuss their plans to find Run, while Nai and White gossip about them, teasingly suggesting a romantic connection between the two. Hugo and Jingjai attempt to become intimate, but Master Yani catches them and orders them to leave. She then announces that romantic relationships are prohibited in the school. The students protest, questioning why they are not allowed to love each other. While the girls are in bed talking about their crushes, the topic shifts to Jingjai. When asked if she has feelings for Hugo, she dismisses the idea, saying she doesn't believe in love and just uses boys for fun. The next day, as Jingjai tries to flirt with another boy, Fuji gets upset and calls her a bitch, accusing her of being like her father, who cheated on her mother. They start arguing, and Master Deluxe steps in to break up the fight. Jingjai sits alone on a bench, reflecting on her past. She remembers how her mother's betrayal led to her parents' separation and how deeply it affected her. Hugo finds her and tries to comfort her. Meanwhile, Baya tries to flirt with Nai, asking what kind of girls he likes. Nai says he likes girls like White, which upsets Bayu and surprises White. Later, Hugo and Jingjai open up to each other about their family backgrounds and become emotional. They share a moment of intimacy, but Master Foban catches them and informs Master Yani. That night, Tibet and Maki go looking for Run. They hear someone following them and find out it's Penyuing and Fleng, who warn them that the masters are coming. Master Yani then catches Jingjai and Hugo in the act and says they will be punished for their affair. She orders Master Foban to take them to solitary confinement, but they manage to escape his grasp, knock him out, and steal his car keys. They drive off, hoping to find help, but when they encounter a police officer in the forest, they discover he's working with the school. The officer returns them to the school, where Master Foban locks them up again. Master Amin visits the locked room where Jingjai and Hugo are held. They beg him to release them. However, Master Amin tells them they won't be freed until they undergo hypnotic treatment. The next day, Master Amin introduces a new game called Lizard. Master Freyafan explains the rules. One student will be the lizard, while the others will receive different animal names via a secret phone call. The lizard must remain anonymous and can give out punishments. If the other students identify the lizard, they win, otherwise, the lizard wins. The game begins, and the lizard punishes White and Mech with extra assignments. At dinner, Fuji is punished for not having lunch. Mech accuses Mach of being the lizard, leading to a fight between them. The lizard then punishes Maki, White, and the other girls with extra cleaning duties. Nai and Tibet offer to help, as it's a tough job. They write the animal names on the board and try to guess who the lizard is based on the clues. As suspicions rise, the students start fighting among themselves. Fuji accuses Jean, reminding everyone that he once burned down his father's factory, suggesting he could be the lizard. Jean defends himself, explaining that he burned the factory to protest against his father's exploitation of workers and insists he is not the lizard. The lizard then stops lunch for everyone except Jean and Bayu. The students suspect that one of them is the lizard, and Jean and Bayu refuse their food, claiming they are not the lizard. Bayu and Jean sit together on a bench. Bayu comforts Jean, telling him that burning his father's factory was the right thing to do, as he was exploiting the workers. Bayu reveals that her own father, a tribal chief, is dishonest and has stolen from many people. She has always wanted to expose him but never had the confidence to do so. Meanwhile, Maki, Tibet, White, and Nai discuss the game and conclude that none of the students are the lizard. They suspect that Master Freyaphon is the lizard. The next day, they confront Master Freyaphon, declaring that they have identified her as the lizard. Master Freyaphon confirms their guess and congratulates them on winning the game. Later, Hugo and Jingjai are released from their punishment, but their behavior seems odd and robotic, which worries the other students. When the students inquire about the letters they wrote to their families, Master Freyaphon says their families haven't replied, leaving everyone shocked and suspicious that their letters might not have been sent at all. Master Amin then invites Master Champ to start a new game, and preparations begin. Meanwhile, Hugo and Jean continue to act strangely, repeating odd phrases as if they have been hypnotized. This behavior raises concerns among the students, who suspect that the school administration might have drugged them. In the treatment room, Master Amin attempts to hypnotize Run by showing him footage of his sister Maki, which deeply affects Run and makes him emotional. The next day, Master Champ introduces his game of tug of war. The rules are simple: whoever can pull the rope towards themselves wins, and any form of violence is allowed. The winners will be rewarded with a meal for the day, while the losers will go without. First up are the twins, Mech and Mach. Their intense match quickly escalates into a brutal fight, leaving them bleeding. The other students rush in to help. Tibet and Nai confront Master Champ, demanding he end the violent game, but Master Champ refuses, leading to a physical altercation between Nai and him. As a result, Master Champ punishes the students who tried to stop the violence by locking them in solitary confinement. While Mech and Mach reflect on their past, recalling how their father was violent towards their mother, Penguin tells them that violence isn't the answer and that they should live with harmony. The twins regret their actions and apologize to each other. Later, Master Yani comes to release the students from solitary but takes them to the Tree of Remorse in the forest. She orders them to acknowledge their mistakes or remain on their knees under the tree forever. The students refuse to apologize, believing they did the right thing. Meanwhile, the tug of war continues. Master Champ forms two teams, and the students draw chits to determine their opponents. Unfortunately, Jingjai and Hugo end up facing each other. The students argue that it's unfair for a boy and girl to fight, but Master Champ insists that men and women are equal in war. When the match begins, Hugo immediately drops the rope, saying he can't fight such a beautiful and delicate girl. Jingjai is touched by his gesture and thanks him. Next, Fuji and Jean face off. Jean declares he won't be as lenient as Hugo, but Fuji remains unscared and defeats him using violence by striking him in the nuts. The final match is between Fleng and Bayu, who refuse to fight each other. They both let go of the ropes simultaneously, leading to an emotional reunion and a heartfelt embrace. Similarly, Penyuing and Mech also release the rope at the same time without using violence. This infuriates Master Champ, who announces that no one will get dinner that night. Despite this, the students celebrate their decision to prioritize friendship over food, hugging and cheering together. Meanwhile, Maki, Tibet, White, and Nai continue their punishment under the Tree of Remorse. Suddenly, they hear a noise coming from the forest and rush toward it. They find Master Deluxe tied to a tree and repeating certain words, seemingly under hypnosis. The students quickly free her, but Master Prasad and Master Foban arrive and order them to leave immediately. The next day, the students question Master Deluxe about the previous night, but she can't recall what happened. Master Prasad arrives and explains that she had overdosed on her sleep medication, causing her to lose control. He then tells the students to focus on their studies rather than thinking about such matters and leaves with Master Deluxe. Pennywing then invites Maki and the others to a secret meeting with the other students, who are planning to escape the school. Maki proposes a plan. They need to steal the bus keys from Master Amin's office, and to distract the masters, they should start a fire on the lawn. The group agrees to the plan. Later that night, the students follow through with their plan. They successfully retrieve the keys from Master Amin's office and head toward the bus. However, Master Amin catches them in the act. When he asks why they want to leave, they explain that home school feels like a prison, and they want to go home. Master Amin responds that their only home is home school and they will understand that soon. He then gives them permission to leave but warns that he won't be responsible for what happens next. He instructs Master Foban to give them special cookies and drive them home. The students reluctantly eat the cookies and head for the bus, but Maki decides to stay behind at home school since she has no family. Tibet, White, and Nai wish her good luck and leave for home. Master Amin commends Maki for making the choice to stay. Master Amin then goes to the basement to meet Run, informing him that all the students from Gen 6 have returned home except for his sister. Run, visibly distressed, acknowledges that it's all part of Master Amin's plan and fears the consequences for the students. As the students return home, they are met with disappointment and sorrow. Their parents, far from welcoming them, reveal their true intentions. White finds that her aunt has seized her deceased parents' property. Mek and Mok discover that their father has divorced their mother and is living with a mistress. Pennywing's mother tells him that homeschool is better than enduring the abuse from his father and urges him to return. Fuji's father, as usual, greets her with a slap. Nai and Jean's fathers tell them to leave, and Bayu is also rejected by her father. The students' hearts break as they realize they were sent to homeschool only to be abandoned. Meanwhile, Tibet returns home to find that his ill mother passed away a few months ago. Master Amin is there to console him. Through his tears and with a broken voice, Tibet asks why he wasn't informed about his mother's death. Master Amin explains that it was his mother's last wish for Tibet not to know, so he could focus on his studies. He assures Tibet that he will take care of him from now on, as Tibet's father, Master Phut, was a close friend of his. Tibet is shocked to learn that his father worked as a master at home school as his father never told him. He asks how his father died. Master Amin reveals that there were rumors of Master Phut committing the unthinkable at the school, though he is not certain. Tibet, unwilling to believe that his father would commit this act, decides he wants to investigate further. Master Amin offers him the opportunity to return to home school to conduct his investigation. Meanwhile, Maki is left alone at the school, and Master Prasad sits beside her, laughing as he reveals that the other students will soon return, having learned the truth about their abandonment. In a few days, the students return to home school, their hearts heavy with the realization that their parents have abandoned them. Master Amin tells them that the entire ordeal was part of his plan to teach them a lesson. He announces that home school will now be their home, and they will be given love and respect here, as he and the other masters will be their new guardians. That night, Maki, White and Nai come together to comfort Tibet over the loss of his mother. Tibet shares his belief that his father, Master Phut, was killed at the school and expresses his desire to uncover the truth. Maki, White, and Nai agree to work together to investigate both Master Phut's death and Run's situation. Pennywing and Fling arrive, having overheard the conversation, and offer to help. Pennywing mentions seeing a secret flash drive in a book in the library. The group searches and eventually finds the flash drive hidden in a Winnie the Pooh book. When Maki sees the book, she becomes fearful and starts hallucinating, suggesting a personal connection to it. They insert the flash drive into a player and watch the video on the TV. The video shows a recording of Run and Master Phut in the treatment room, with Run discussing his past with Maki. Suddenly, they hear someone approaching the library and quickly stop the video, return everything to its original place, and leave. Meanwhile, the masters are in the forest preparing for a ritual they call the start of Project R. The next morning, Maki wakes from a disturbing nightmare, and the other girls try to comfort her. At the dining hall, the students are surprised to be served a delicious meal. It is announced that the school is starting therapy sessions where students can choose their favorite master, who will then share their life stories and experiences. Master Yani shares with her students that there are many injustices in the world and emphasizes the importance of fighting for one's rights. She encourages them to be strong and courageous in facing their fears. Master Freyaphon recounts her tragic past, explaining how her husband and son died in a car accident caused by a reckless kid. Despite her efforts to seek justice, the kid's wealthy family bribed the police and let the murderer free. Eventually, she accepted her fate and advises the students to be brave and confront their fears. Her story deeply moves everyone. In contrast, Master Prasit avoids discussing his own past and instead focuses on politics. He questions Hugo and Mek about whether they would choose violence or forgiveness if someone wronged them, leaving them puzzled about his intentions. Master Deluxe, on the other hand, teaches Penyuing and Fleng how to sing and play the guitar. Maki seeks Master Freyafon's help to overcome her fear. Master Freyafon agrees and hypnotizes Maki, allowing her to recall her past. Maki remembers enjoying a story time with Run, who was reading her a Winnie the Pooh book. However, her adoptive father, Bowden, intervenes and punishes her by beating her through that book. Run tries to protect her but is pushed away, and Master Amin eventually stops Bowden. Maki later meets Master Amin, inquiring about Bowden and Run. Master Amin reveals that Bowden was the original owner of Homeschool and that ownership passed to him upon Bowden's death. Maki is stunned and asks why Bowden was so cruel. Master Amin tells her she'll get all her answers when the time is right and asks her to leave. Later, Maki sits on a bench, and Tibet joins her. She asks why adults often keep the truth from them. Tibet suggests that if they don't reveal it, they will find the truth themselves and should have faith in their abilities. Maki places her hand on his and promises that they will uncover the truth together. The next morning, Tibet and Nai are out for their morning run, discussing their relationships. Tibet mentions that he and Maki only held hands the previous night, considering it not a big deal. Nai shares that he's trying to approach White but is unsure how to go about it. Penyuing joins them and is asked who he thinks is the most beautiful girl in school. He humorously replies that it's whoever likes croissants, as he himself is a big fan of them. They all share a laugh before continuing their exercise. Meanwhile, the girls are discussing their crushes. Jingjai admits that she's in love with Hugo and wants a genuine relationship with him. Baya reveals that she had a crush on Nai but notices that he seems interested in White, causing White to blush. The conversation is interrupted when Master Yanni arrives and distributes a file containing information about the school's therapy program, instructing them to proceed to their assigned locations. Later, Master Freyafon presents special cupcakes to Maki, White, Tibet, and Nai, telling them that eating the cupcakes will help erase their bad memories. They reluctantly agree and eat the cupcakes. Master Prasit then instructs Hugo and Mek to throw away their most cherished possessions. Mek gives up a family photo, and Hugo parts with a precious bracelet. Master Prasit pours petrol over the items and sets them on fire, advising them to let go of the past and focus on planning for the future. In Master Yanni's session, the girls voice their frustrations about living in a male-dominated society that pushes them behind. Master Yanni encourages them to stay strong and not let anyone hold them back. Master Deluxe teaches Penyuing and Fleng about the power of music and its ability to unite people. Meanwhile, Master Foban brings food to Run in the basement. As Run eats, he spins a spoon in the soup, hypnotizing Master Foban. He asks Master Foban about the truth behind Project R, but Foban becomes frightened and hides beneath the table. Master Amin arrives, praising Run for his skill in hypnotizing and expressing his confidence in him as an exceptional student. On the other hand, Maki, White, Tibet, and Nai find themselves unconscious under the tree of remorse, as if in a trance. Master Freyafon snaps her fingers to wake them, and they are shocked to realize how they ended up there. Master Freyafon explains that she now knows all their life stories but will keep them confidential. Tibet asks if Jingjai and Hugo also ate the cupcakes before they started acting strangely. Master Freyafon reveals that they consumed something much stronger than the cupcakes. The scene shifts to Master Prasit, who is handing out special red pills to Bayu, Jean, Hugo, Jingjai, and Fuji, claiming they are a treat. Hugo and Jingjai eagerly take the pills, and the others follow them. That night, the students who took Master Prasit's pills are hypnotized and brought to a ritual in the forest. They are semi-conscious and unaware of what's happening. Master Prasit then takes them to the treatment room, where he uses an electric machine to induce memories of their childhood traumas, aiming to instill hatred towards their parents. The next morning, Fleng, Maki, and White wake up to find their friends missing. At the dining hall, Master Amin reassures them that the other students are undergoing a treatment process and will return soon. Meanwhile, Master Freyafon visits Run in the basement and offers to help him escape. She warns him that the Gen 6 students are in serious danger and he needs to assist them. Ron recalls how Master Amin used to teach him psychology with care, only to be interrupted by Mr. Bowden, who was a chronic alcoholic and mocked Master Amin's methods. Back in the present, Ron tells Master Freyafon that the Master Amin he knew has changed, and they must stop him. White senses someone following her as she walks down the hallway. It turns out to be Nye, who followed her out of concern for her disappearance. White blushes at his concern. Meanwhile, Maki and Tibet are searching for Ron and stumble upon a secret passageway behind a bookshelf in Master Amin's office. As they prepare to explore, Master Amin arrives and confronts them angrily, demanding to know what they're doing. They claim they know Ron is being hidden there. Ron, hearing the voices, senses Maki's presence but is unable to act as Master Amin orders them to leave. The next day, White and the others are worried about what happened to Maki and Tibet. They are kneeling under the tree of remorse, being punished by Master Yanni for going into Master Amin's office without permission. Meanwhile, Master Freyafon is trying to convince Master Amin to rethink Project R, arguing that the kids aren't ready for it. But Master Amin is firm in his decision and insists on continuing with the project for his revenge. Master Amin then sits with Ron in the basement and tells him that he knows Ron wants to stop the project, but he won't allow it. He goes on to reveal the true origin of homeschool, saying it was born out of love. He explains that in the 1980s, this place was an orphanage owned by Mr. Bowden's father. Master Amin worked there as a caretaker, but Mr. Bowden disliked the orphans and mistreated them. 2 years later, Mr. Bowden became engaged to Finya, a young and kind woman who loved the orphans and treated them with care. Mr. Bowden assigned Master Amin to look after her. Master Amin secretly loved Finya but kept his feelings hidden. One day, Finya, alone and crying, told Master Amin about Mr. Bowden's abuse. She revealed that she was pregnant with Mr. Bowden's child and only wanted to experience motherhood. She asked Master Amin to help her forget the painful memories of Mr. Bowden's abuses. Feeling for her, Master Amin used his hypnotic skills to ease her suffering, but Mr. Bowden continued his abuse and even pushed Finya down the stairs, causing her to lose the baby. Witnessing this, Master Amin felt a surge of anger but kept his composure and took Finya to the hospital. After a while, Finya sat on a bench, watching the children at the orphanage play. Though she was sad, she remained hopeful. She confided in Master Amin about her lifelong dream of becoming a mother, which hadn't come true. Now, she wished to create a school that would provide a loving, home-like environment for abandoned children, giving them the care their families couldn't. She wanted to name it Home School. Master Amin promised to make her dream come true, bringing her great joy. Sadly, shortly after, Finya's health declined, and she passed away. Master Amin was heartbroken and fueled by a desire for revenge. Determined to honor Finya's wish, Master Amin approached Mr. Bowden with a plan to transform the orphanage into home school, where he would teach advanced psychology to the children. Mr. Bowden initially resisted, arguing there was no profit in it. Master Amin, aware of Mr. Bowden's greed, suggested creating a separate school for wealthy families who want to abandon their kids, promising potential millions in profit. Mr. Bowden agreed immediately. Over time, Mr. Bowden's greed grew, and he demanded not just 13 but over 100 children to maximize profit. Master Amin warned that too many children would mean inadequate care, leading to a heated argument. The stress of this conflict took a toll on Master Amin's health, and he developed a terminal illness. Facing his impending death, Master Amin requested Master Prasad and Master Phut to hypnotize him to remove the illness from his mind. Master Phut and Master Yanni recommended he seek medical treatment, but Master Amin insisted he could not leave his students and wanted to fulfill his promise to Finya. Master Prasad then attempted to hypnotize Master Amin to make him forget his illness. Years later, Master Amin goes to meet Mr. Bowden with Master Prasad. He tells Mr. Bowden that he wants to exact revenge for all his wrongdoings before he dies. He then shows Mr. Bowden a gun, and Master Prasad forces Mr. Bowden to take hypnotizing pills, after which Mr. Bowden commits the unthinkable. Ron then tells Master Amin that he had advised him against seeking revenge, as revenge turns a person into a monster. Master Amin responds that Mr. Bowden deserved all of this. Ron expresses that he is no longer the Master Amin he once knew. Later, Master Amin asks Master Prasad if the project they are starting is morally correct or not. Master Prasad looks at Master Amin with suspicion and says that it is time for his hypnotizing treatment. This makes it clear that something suspicious is going on. Later, Tibet and Maki wake up in the school infirmary after fainting from their punishment. They ask Master Freyaphon what's going on, and she explains that the school is starting something called Project R. To find out more, she tells them to check a book on the shelf titled Winnie the Pooh, which contains a recorded video. Tibet is shocked and asks if this was part of a plan, and Master Freyaphon confirms that Master Amin has carefully planned everything at homeschool. They watch the video, which is 6 years old, showing Run and Master Fudd in a treatment room. Master Fudd is giving Run a special hypnotic pill. When Run asks why he's receiving the pill and about Project R, Master Fudd explains that the project is meant to help people with painful memories but warns that it could be dangerous if misused. The video cuts off abruptly. Maki and the others try to figure out what the R in Project R stands for. Nice suggests it might mean recovery. Pennywing recalls a funny song that starts with R. But Tibet concludes that R stands for revenge and believes Master Amin is seeking revenge. They all start to agree when Master Prasad walks in and starts clapping, congratulating them for solving the puzzle. They stand up, determined not to let his plans succeed, and say they will fight back. Master Prasad laughs and tells them they should get some rest. Master Prasad meets with Run, who proposes a bet. If Run wins their coin game, he gets to ask one question. If Master Prasad wins, Run will have to do whatever he wants. Master Prasad agrees, but after flipping the coin, he loses. When Run asks about his plans for Project R, he breaks his promise, saying that revealing his intentions would spoil the fun. The next day, Master Amin's condition worsens, and he collapses. Master Freyaphon and Master Foban find him and help him out. Meanwhile, Master Prasad keeps a close watch on the students via CCTV. Later, Master Freyaphon informs Run that Master Prasad plans to take him to the treatment room that night and that she's come up with a plan to stop him. She gives Run a pen, which he can use to hypnotize Prasad if needed. That night, Run is blindfolded and escorted to the treatment room by Master Foban and Master Champ. Using the pen from Master Freyaphon, Run hypnotizes the masters and manages to escape. Meanwhile, Master Freyaphon is on her way to help Run when Maki and White stop her, saying that Mech and Mach have accidentally ingested a lot of hypnotic pills and are unconscious in the kitchen. Freyaphon has to delay her plans and rushes to help Mech and Mach, accidentally dropping her knife in the process. Maki picks it up. Elsewhere, Run hurries to Master Amin's office and is shocked to find Master Amin hypnotized and Master Prasad standing beside him. It becomes clear that Master Prasad is the true mastermind behind everything Master Amin has done. Master Prasad reveals that he was responsible for Mr. Bowden's death and for keeping Run locked in the basement for 6 years. He admits that all the cruel actions in the school were his design, driven by his belief that revenge is the best solution. Run, enraged, points his pen at Master Prasad's neck. He starts laughing and dares him to kill him. However, Run recalls what Master Amin once told him about how revenge turns you into the very monster you seek to defeat. Run refrains from killing Master Prasad but does punch him in the face. Meanwhile, Master Yani, Master Dux, and Master Freyaphon devise a plan to stop Master Prasad and put an end to his horrific project. Maki returns the knife that Master Freyaphon dropped earlier and asks if everything is okay. Freyaphon reassures him that she can handle the situation. Master Freyaphon heads to the woods, where Master Champ and Master Foban inform her that Run has escaped from the treatment room. Outside, Maki and the others spot Run, and Mai rushes to hug him. After 6 long years, the siblings are finally reunited in a heartwarming moment. Run checks on Mai and explains to everyone the truth about Master Prasad, revealing that he is behind all the illegal activities and plans to use the students for revenge against their families. The revelation shocks everyone. Suddenly, Master Prasad appears with a gun, threatening everyone. He flips a coin to decide whether he will give them a chance to escape or kill them on the spot. The coin lands in favor of giving them 10 seconds to run. As everyone tries to escape, Master Champ and Master Foban block their way. Knight tries to confront Master Champ but is overpowered. Just then, Master Freyaphon arrives, placing her knife at Master Foban's neck and demanding that the students be allowed to go. Master Prasad responds by opening fire and threatening everyone. He then captures Master Freyaphon, holds a gun to her head, and lets the students escape. Master Freyaphon is taken captive, and the students are left to find their way out. The next day, Master Prasad devises a cruel game. He enters the boys' room and announces that he needs a volunteer. Run steps forward to protect his juniors, but Master Prasad dismisses him, saying it won't be fun. Instead, he selects Pennywing. Pennywing breaks down in tears, and while the other boys try to intervene, Master Prasad threatens them with a gun. He then orders Master Foban to bring a random girl, and Fleng volunteers to protect White and Maki. Master Prasad reveals 2 vials. One contains poison, and the other an antidote. He flips a coin to decide who will receive the poison. Penyuing, determined to protect Fleng, volunteers to take the poison himself. Later, Master Prasad gathers the students and informs them that both Penyuing and Master Freyafon have been poisoned. He places 4 vials on the table, claiming that only 2 are antidotes and the rest are saline solutions. Run grabs 2 vials and rushes to save Master Freyafon, while Maki and the others take the remaining vials to Penyuing. Penyuing and Fleng are tied together, with Penyuing's condition rapidly deteriorating. Fleng tries to comfort him by reminding him of his favorite croissants, but he loses consciousness. Maki and the others arrive and inject Penyuing with one of the vials, not knowing whether it's saline or the antidote. Miraculously, it's the antidote, and Penyuing begins to recover. Meanwhile, Run reaches Master Freyafon and injects her, but it turns out to be saline instead of the antidote. As she is about to die, Master Freyafon urges Run to protect all the homeschool kids. Run is devastated, and it's extremely heart-wrenching. Master Prasad arrives, laughing, and accuses Run of killing Master Freyafon. He hands Run a pistol, urging him to shoot. Run struggles with the gun, realizing that killing Prasad would result in losing all the students, which is exactly what Prasad wants, to make one of them a murderer. Meanwhile, the students reveal to Master Foban that Master Prasad is behind Project R, not Master Amin. This revelation makes him regret his previous actions. Master Prasad arrives at the school, tearfully mocking Run for failing to save Master Freyafon, which ignites the students' anger and sadness. Nai hits Master Prasad, but Run stops him, saying that violence will just help Prasad win. He tells everyone to go back to their rooms. Master Prasad then questions Master Champ and Master Foban about their loyalty and their feelings regarding Master Freyafon's death. Master Champ agrees with Prasad, saying Freyafon deserved it, but Master Foban hesitates, revealing his true feelings. Meanwhile, Run and Maki tearfully remember their childhood, and Maki vows that they should never be separated again. Master Yanni and Master Deluxe grieve for Master Freyafon. Master Yanni vows to bring the killers to justice. Suddenly, Master Prasad arrives, takes Master Deluxe into custody, and threatens Master Yanni, saying she must cooperate with Project R or he will kill all the students. Meanwhile, Hugo, Jingjai, and Bayu have been brainwashed by Master Prasad and are acting oddly. When Fleng tries to talk to Bayu, she responds in a robotic tone. Master Yanni tells Fleng to stay away from them. Master Prasad then reveals to Maki and the others that the sounds they heard in the forest were actually Run's cries. He shows them how he tortured Run by pulling out his fingernails. Maki, enraged, tries to attack Prasad, but Run stops her, urging patience. On the other hand, Master Foban is taking Nai and Tibet to the treatment room for Project R but suddenly stops and says he has a plan. That night, Mek and Penyuing, feeling hungry, head to the kitchen to get some croissants. They are shocked to find Jingjai there with a knife, speaking robotically and accusing them of breaking the rules. They try to hide, but Jingjai follows them. When she catches Penyuing and is about to stab him, Mek intervenes, but Jingjai grabs him by the throat. Master Yanni arrives just in time to save Mek. The next day, Master Yanni tells the students that Master Prasad plans to brainwash them into killing their parents and has threatened to kill them if she doesn't cooperate. She emphasizes the importance of staying united to find a way to stop him. Master Prasad has taken the parents of the students hostage, tying them to chairs. The parents are confused about how they got there. Prasad threatens them, saying their children are planning to kill them. The parents don't believe him, insisting their kids love them and wouldn't hurt them. But Prasad shows them videos where they're complaining about their children, claiming he's played these videos to their kids over and over to fuel their hatred. Meanwhile, the students are in the ground, and Master Champ tells them to pick any weapon they want to use to kill their parents. Each student selects their favorite weapon. Master Prasad announces he'll release the parents one by one based on their wealth, leading the parents to argue about who is the richest. The students realize that Master Prasad has only captured the wealthiest parents and figure out that he's seeking revenge against the rich. Master Yanni arrives and tells the students that Project R has begun. He asks Run to come with him, but the students insist on helping to stop the massacre. At first, Master Yanni is reluctant, but after Run's insistence, he agrees, warning them to be careful and to hide if things get too dangerous. The group then rushes to stop the brainwashed kids, while Master Yanni and Run go to rescue Master Amin. Meanwhile, the brainwashed students spot their parents and start pursuing them. The parents run desperately, trying to apologize for abandoning them, but the kids, consumed by hatred, refuse to listen. Bayu and Jean, armed with axes, chase their father. Jingjai, wielding a samurai sword, runs after her mother. Hugo, with a gun, goes after his father. The other students try to intervene, but they do not stop. On the other side, Nai also picks up a sword and chases after his politician father. However, Nai is not a victim of Master Prasad's brainwashing because Master Foban had rescued him before he could enter the treatment room. Nai is only pretending to pursue his father. Nai's father threatens to shut down the school, but Nai tells him that although he never showed him love, homeschool did. He says that homeschool has given him love and friends, and he doesn't want it destroyed by his father's political power. Nai insists they all need to work together to stop Master Prasad and restore homeschool's reputation. Nai's father, deeply ashamed, apologizes for his actions. Master Foban then gives Nai's father a hypnotic cupcake to erase the memory of the day's events. On the other side, Run and Master Yani try to awaken Master Amin from Master Prasad's spell. Run tells Master Amin from his heart that he was an orphan all his life, but Master Amin accepted him like his own child. Run says that Master Amin is his real father, and he wants him to return and help them defeat the evil Master Prasad. Initially, Master Amin shows no effect and remains in his trance-like state. However, as Master Yani and Run begin to leave in disappointment, Master Amin suddenly wakes up, tears streaming from his eyes. He grabs Run's hand and says that he will never leave him alone. On the other side, Tibet manages to seize Master Prasad's gun. Master Prasad then lures Tibet to shoot him. He tells Tibet the true story about his father, explaining that his father, Master Phut, loved him very much. One day, Master Phut told him that he no longer wants to work on Project R and would rather go home and spend time with his children. This seemed to ruin Master Prasad's plan. He argued that if they didn't work on Project R, the abandoned children would never be able to take revenge on their parents. Master Phut tried to explain that there is no point in seeking revenge and told Master Prasad that although he knew his father had committed many injustices, it didn't mean he should resort to killing. In response, Master Prasad strangled Master Phut with a rope, killing him. Upon hearing this, Tibet becomes extremely angry and points the gun at Master Prasad. He struggles to control his rage. Master Prasad then reminds Tibet of his sick mother, saying that the grief over Master Phut's death made her ill. He laughs and says that he killed both of Tibet's parents with one arrow. This makes Tibet extremely furious, and he almost kills Master Prasad, but Master Amin stops him from behind. Master Amin tells Tibet to control his anger because if he gives in, Master Prasad will succeed in his plan. Tibet struggles to calm himself down. Master Prasad then, still laughing, reveals that he has also set a trap for Maki and the other students, causing Run to immediately rush to save them. Master Amin then challenges Master Prasad, saying that no child from homeschool will kill anyone. Master Prasad laughs and says that this is absolutely impossible, and that they will definitely end up killing each other. Master Amin's words prove true, and the parents of the other students, who are about to be killed by their children, beg for forgiveness from the depths of their hearts. They admit that they spent their whole lives worshipping money and forgot about their own children. Seeing their tears, all the brainwashed students come back to their senses and forgive their parents. Meanwhile, Master Champ locates Maki and the other students and shots them. Maki becomes severely injured. Master Foban rushes in like a hero and tells the children to run away. They move a little distance, but Maki's condition worsens. She weakly calls out to Run, saying she wants to see him before she dies. Nai fights Master Champ to distract him, but Master Champ dominates him. At this point, Run arrives and is distressed upon seeing Maki. He tells her to hold on, but Maki loses consciousness. Run becomes extremely angry and runs after Master Champ to kill him. He hypnotizes him and forces him to beat himself. Master Champ is so severely beaten that he is on the brink of death when Master Deluxe intervenes. Master Deluxe stops Run, warning that if he kills him, Master Prasad will win. With tears in his eyes, Run stops himself. Later, it is shown that Maki is still alive and being taken to the hospital. All the parents are given hypnotizing cupcakes to erase their memories of the day. Finally, the main villain, Master Prasad, is arrested by the police. He still smiles wickedly and tells Master Amin that while he has stopped him, there will be many more like him who will come and restart Project R. Master Amin responds that he is not worried because homeschool's future is now in safe hands. Later, Master Amin takes Run to the dark basement where Run had been imprisoned for 6 years. Master Amin apologizes to Run, but Run says there is no need for an apology since Master Prasad was controlling him. A month later, Maki returns to home school from the hospital. Tibet is thrilled to see her and tells her how much he missed her over the past month. They share a joyful and romantic moment together. When Run arrives, Maki eagerly runs to hug him, though she's still in some pain. Nai and White's friendship blossoms, and Nai confesses his feelings. White responds with a kiss, and things start to feel like they're back to normal. As the sun sets, Master Amin gazes over home school, reflecting on Finya, and tells her that he has finally fulfilled her dream. Days go by, and Master Amin's health declines. He writes his will, leaving all his property and authority to Run, and then goes to the basement to lie down, accepting his final moments. When Master Yani and Run bring food to Master Amin, they discover that he has passed away. Run weeps tears of blood, and Master Yani, struggling to hold back her tears, finds a letter with Master Amin's will. Master Amin is buried with honors, and Run becomes the principal of homeschool. Every student spends their time at homeschool with love and care, and everyone is very happy. The students celebrate together, arranging a party in memory of homeschool and Master Amin. Thus, the long-held dreams of Master Amin and Finya come true. As the season ends, the old Gen 4 student Zero, who is a classmate of Run, arrives at the school. He laughs wickedly like Master Prasad, suggesting a possible sequel.